Oh my God. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Run for it, Marty!
Can you hear my voice now? Any audio? Let me see. Let me see. All right, I got audio. All right, I got audio. There we go. Yes, got audio. Let's see if Jarvis will work. What's wrong with it? He was giving me a digital. It announced his name. Did you guys hear that? Did you hear him say digital? Let's see. He don't appear to be talking. I think I've screwed him up. Somehow. Chats. All right, let's try now. Let me pop it out. I really need to get this fixed, guys. I just heard it say One Vision aerial. Did you guys hear it say One Vision? Come on, Jarvis. Read something. Do something. No. Okay. Yep, I've screwed it up somehow. All right, put an exclamation point in front of it and try now. Just one exclamation point. I think it changed. It told me that you can't use spaces. Come on, Jarvis. No. Come on, what's the... All right. You're making minefield this year, Marty? No, not going to be able to make minefield. Sorry. It's just, I was just talking to Digital about how crazy hectic my schedule is. Okay. All right, he's speaking now. Type something else in, guys. I gotta see what he's showing up on. Not reading anything from it. Ah, what's it on? I'm going to type something that's going to be annoyingly long, guys. So just because I've got to see what channel he's coming in on in OBS. He's not showing up on anything now. You got some now, right? You should have audio there. Yeah, you can hear me, but I don't. What's this microphone here? Device not connected. What? Device. Okay. Can you hear that? What's it on? I should have its own device. Hang on. I got a ton of audio devices here. There we go. Is that better? Can you hear my audio? 1, 2. No, it's Bluetooth. That's not right. USB plug and play sound device. Yeah, I kind of figured. Give me just 1 second to add this device. I thought I already had it. I probably do. One, two, three. Can you? All right. Double. Let me turn off. Wow. All right. Is there still double audio? You guys still hearing double audio? Should be better. But look. I got to pop the chat back up. All right, Mars, how's it going? I'll read the name. It's a double and echo now. Let me see where my voice is coming in. Where is The shotgun mic should be the only place it's coming in now. Should only have one audio source. Is it double echo? It's good now. All right. Can you hear Jarvis? Do you hear Jarvis? I don't think you hear Jarvis, right? I don't think it requires exclamation points. At least it told me that I couldn't do spaces in mine anymore. Maybe I need to update or something. Are we good? Because I may be able to. Let me go over here to Discord.
All good. Audio is good now.
All audio is good. Do you hear Jarvis? Should have heard him say all audio is good now. Did you hear that? We're almost ready to.
Yeah, now we do.
Okay.
Yep, I heard it.
Okay. Is he low or good or what? It's just on that screen. I'm just going to copy that.
Audio is good.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me switch back over to here. And.
Perfect.
All right. Now we got. Okay. Cool beans. All right.
Skydozer FPV. Fellas.
Hey guys, how are you going? Sorry about all of that. I have someone told me that I probably need to build another OSB build that's
Dozier.
different for my Windows computers that I take to the church and out places than my home one. So
It's okay, Marty. I forgive you.
now I went back and watched a lot
Hello,
of things.
Mars.
Let me look at the people here real quick, and I'm gonna check.
You are currently showing your Discord room, though.
That's correct.
Mars and Sons.
That's correct. We've got Digital on here. We're going to be flashing his UWL to KAAK. Mark, is your audio working on that end?
Toyed like a toyga lol, just like we do on Heads live streams.
I would like to.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Can you
You
hear
would like to do what? Just like on Heads live stream?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just low.
Why is Redcoat McGee talking without exclamations? We hear them on stream.
Yeah, I've turned that off because it popped up on my right here. You can see it here on the speech to chat. This is right here is normally where I would turn that on. And I used to have it as exclamation point, space. Now my version of this speech to chat says I cannot use spaces. So it wants me to do exclamation point speak and then it. So and custom, it just wasn't working. So right now everybody's anything you type should be going through tonight. So that's just going to have to be how we're going to do it tonight, and then I'll work on it. I meant to get on the stream here earlier, but I literally walked in the door.
I am fine with that, honestly, lol.
Yeah, it is long, so that's why I don't want to type that yet. So we'll just hear everything everybody's got to say tonight. So I had to go buy a new mower. So drove 30 minutes away to my local John Deere dealer and bought a mower, but they didn't have it, so I had to drive another 30 minutes from there to another dealership and pick it up. So I walked in.
New more.
So like,
Sweet.
and you know what? Now it's doing the thing again. Hang on. I had to pop the chat out again. And if anybody knows why it is angry like that, excuse me. Yeah, I do have a big yard, man. It's too big for me to be push mowing. That is for sure. Let me see if okay, my chat is working. Why is Red talking with exclamation?
Put your big yard in my little driveway.
No, thank you. All right. We're going to go back to Digital, who is, and
Hold on, I'm getting a call.
all right, he's on a phone call, so we will. I don't even know what window this is right here.
Love getting a laugh from Marty Long.
That was a good one, man.
J on E Loco 619. Lol.
Come on, it's locked.
I push mow my whole tiny city yard in 30 minutes rip.
Yeah, I don't have that luxury. All right, which one am I looking for? That's the one. Let's move this. Come on. There we go. Let's just move it right there. Full right now. And then lock it back. All right, guys. Let me see. I'm going to go back to Jarvis to read everybody's names because YouTube's been doing that thing. So we had Digital on here. One Visionario. Digital, one Visionario. Mars. We had Mr. Mars with us. Skydozer.
I weed eat my front and backyard because I don't have a mower. I buy too many quad parts.
Yeah. Yeah. And then June Loco popped on. And that's all I see for now. If I missed your name, I'm sorry if you logged in early. It's just, I'm not a professional streamer. I'm just trying to put some content out. Had some people tell me that the stuff that I did on the UWL was helping or helpful, whatever. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Is keep doing stuff like that. Push mow my whole tiny yard in about 30 minutes, Rip. Man, that's nice. Well, back, since we're talking about mowers, I know this is not on topic, but back about 22, 23 years ago, I had a little John Deere.
It's nice till you want to fly anything that's not one's lol.
Mm-hmm. The best mower I've ever had was a little John Deere 3-wheeled mower. You sit above the wheels, the drive wheels.
Lol.
It had a steering wheel and the deck was out front and it had one wheel in the back that turned. I mowed with that thing for almost 20 years. Had a Kawasaki engine on it. It was great. The deck, I didn't take care of the deck. I didn't grease it and oil it and all that kind of stuff like I was supposed to. And the deck started falling apart and couldn't find another deck for it. So I sold
Your
it.
opinion on the new E-Max Budget HD system?
My opinion on the new... Okay, why aren't you populating this? Let me try this, guys. YouTube is just, to me there's no rhyme or reason why the chat stops. Stream Ninja says you have to have the chat popped out. I do. So there we go. We'll try it again. And what is my opinion? Let me read that again. YouTube is a den of snakes.
YouTube is a den of snakes.
Yeah.
What do you mean, Runcam?
What is my opinion? Someone asked, what is my opinion? It's not on here.
I'm
What
a
is your opinion
snaky
of the-
snake.
of the new Emacs budget HD system? I don't know that I have one. Let me look it up.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
All right. Let me look it up. You talking about the one that's got the little got the gray goggles that the screen snaps on it?
Emacs latest Instagram post, check it out.
Is it the Transporter 2? This one?
Oh, I don't have Insta lol, that's why. No.
Instagram. I don't have Instagram on here either myself.
Me neither lol.
HD0. I'm guessing, right? Or is it Walksnart?
Hold on, I'll be right back with the name.
This one here, I have these goggles. Is this the set here? When did this guy do this? December. No. That's old. I haven't heard anything about it. So, yeah, if you can get me something a little more detailed to search, I can let you know what I think. I'm pretty sure I haven't flown it. So, yeah. I know that these little goggles right here,
Open IPC.
Open IPC. Oh, it's that Open HD stuff. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, Open IPC. It's Open IPC.
What's that?
Wait. Hold on, I'll pull it over here. I'll get a link. It's
Open
like the open
ICP
version
whoop
of,
whoop.
HD.
Open ICP whoop whoop. Okay.
OpenIPC.org. That's what it is.
Open IP.
What is that cute little quad?
It's firmware that they're putting on security cameras that allows you to do like a first-person view, the FPV thing. It's specifically Mario something or another on YouTube. Yeah, I gotta find it.
Emacs Open IPC Alpha Unit. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, they're making an Open IPC?
I don't know. I have it on the screen here.
Yes. Yep. 2 hours ago.
I haven't seen anything like this.
I don't. 2 hours ago, I was on my way back from getting a mower.
Play that ish, Marty.
Play that.
It's public on Instagram.
天空剑。
No, it says OT was posted 2 hours ago.
这个应该是以前那个20克那个。
What's the latency?
It's around 30 milliseconds.
Looks pretty cool.
I doubt even.
Well, I would like to see more than
Yeah,
before I make
my
a
worst nightmare would be like
before
knocking
I
a
make
spire
a
out of the
decision.
sky with my FPV drone.
Okay, let's
Leave it
go.
to
have to
Emacs
coordinate
to
with the
hop
other
on it,
drone.
lol.
What I'm saying.
Nice
Anyway,
Emacs.
so here's a video
Friggin'
telling
dork.
yours.
What the heck?
And they turned you down. So
No, but
Ken Heron's live. He's got Dave with him. All right. So let me get a better view of Mr. Marcus's. There we go.
Livestreamception. What is that whoop?
This is a UWL home built whoop that Digital is working on. He's got, it's kind of a
Lol,
half,
I'm already asking for a 1SIO rolling on the floor laughing.
yeah, it's kind of a mixture of a Fractal and a Mobila 4, right? Frame.
Lol, open IPC whoop was like 3.5 inch.
I believe.
Yeah, it was big, wasn't it? Can we hear you, Mark?
Can you hear me?
That is neat
Yeah, let
looking.
me touch you up. Bring your volume up just a little bit. I can hear you.
I can't tell if my voice is coming through the video, so I got it muted.
Fractal. Sucks.
All right, let's try it again. Say something to me, Mark.
Sucks
Can you
brew.
hear me now?
Fractal.
Ah, yeah, it's much better. Much better.
All right.
I have a Fractal Sucks
Yeah,
hoodie
it's
that I never even put on. Go ahead, Mark.
the Mobile 7 frame. Well, the ducks and the Fractal 75 frame.
For a UWL build, he's got blue
Yeah.
cob LEDs running on the back, and you're running the HD0 Eco VTX, correct?
Yeah.
And the
Yep,
Emacs 0802 1900 kV, what are they called?
No,
SE?
they're the happy model.
That's what I meant.
Happy model EX.
Yeah,
0802.
it's the Unibel is what I was trying to think. What are they? The SE? Is that what they're called?
Cow bleds.
No, they're just the EX 0802 is what they are. As far as I know, this is all spec.
Yeah.
It's all on the list.
Let me feature chat. All right, guys. So what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to attempt to talk Digital through flashing
BUDDAHBLACK. Shays.
Buddha Black.
Look at the man hands. I
Hey.
bet he could slap a mouthy woman easily.
Oh my god! I'll tell
Oh.
my wife that.
Hey. Open mouth smile.
His wife's a member of the channel.
What?
So, so all right. I guess
Welcome.
welcome, guys. Welcome, Buddha Black. June Loco. I think I already said that. Welcome to the stream tonight, guys. We're going to just get into the meat of things right off the bat after getting Jarvis at least semi working. Let's start with hooking
Moderators,
her
what's
up.
going on in the chat?
Our moderators do a great job.
Slightly smiling face.
Yeah. So first thing we're going to do, Mark, is we're going to plug it into Betaflight and see what version of Betaflight you have on there and do a preset backup, because you did have it flying. And when we go to flashing, we could undo all of that. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, Mars, you don't need to. I think if you do the exclamation points, it won't read your stuff. So if there's something that you don't want it to read, just do the exclamation right now. I did have it working. I don't know. I updated OBS or something, and now that doesn't work. I just want it to shut up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so it's like it's like me. It's um, dyslexic. Uh, I'll share with you. Remind me, and I'll share with y'all a video a little bit about how I managed to grab the first place trophy at our first unofficial UWL race because of my dyslexia. Come on, I want you to follow me.
I can't even pronounce that word most of the times.
What, UWL? Dyslexia? Hey, I do know it's not dyslexic being easy. I do know that. All right, so the auto track is supposed to be on. Why are you not on? Come on.
Dyslexia is easy. Dyslexic is hard.
It's not dyslexic being easy. I do know that. See if I get this thing to track.
Thinking face.
Come on. What's going on? Why aren't you tracking? My link cam is just doing whatever it wants to do right now. If it switches. It is all jacked up. Yep. I guess I got to do an update of that too. Instant 360.
Lol.
Nope, it ain't like that. Nothing is working right tonight. Guess get back to Discord. All right, we're back to Mark. Digital. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
That was me. All right. So let's see up here. What version are you on? Scroll down. I want to see more up in there. I think we looked last night. You were 4.3.0.
4.3.
Okay. Go to your presets and make you a backup. Just something like UWL pre-flash or something like that.
Yeah, I should have a backup already.
Okay. Last night you had the HD0 working, but you did not have OSD. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, we need to go look in your ports. It's taking that an awful long time. Okay. Do you know what?
It was on UART2,
Okay.
and it's still not telling me that.
Yeah, UART 2. Well, I don't think you have that in 4.3 yet. So let's look at, you just remember that UART 2 and go to your configuration tab and let's look at your rotation of your board. 90 counterclockwise or clockwise, all zeros and 90 degrees clockwise. Okay, and you're running 3232. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the only imperative stuff that we're going to need. So go back to your configuration tab. Make it smaller. Maybe it's setup. Yeah, it's setup. Go to setup. Okay. The third button right there says activate bootloader. A lot of people don't know this exists. They still go into CLI and type BL. But you click that and you should see up at the top your connection go to DFU up here at the top right and then hit flash firmware.
Yeah.
You remember what board you had? We could scroll up and look up here.
It was the beta.
All right, right there it is. Beta
BTFL.
FPV F4 411. Right?
Okay.
All right, so
Yeah.
pick that, stay in developmental mode, pick that board. No, I don't dab. I don't do the dance or the substance. I'm crazy on my own with no help from nothing else. All right, and I need you to go down to your version and pick 4.3 or 4.4.2 KAAK. See right here where I'm at? Yeah. We probably won't be able to see it. Yeah. 4.4.2 KAAK, full chip array. Scroll down. You can turn off GPS and Acro Trainer. It's just stuff that you don't need by hitting that X right in there. It's right under my head. All right, scroll up. All right. All right, hold up. Scroll down. Scroll down. Sorry, that's it up. All right, right there where it says other options. Hit that X by Acro Trainer.
These. Okay.
Yeah, that's just you don't need GPS on a UWL or Acro Trainer. That's just adding stuff to your mix that you don't need. Load your firmware online. And then flash firmware. Yep, we understand this is experimental version. Flash. It's erasing. 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 Don't stop. Did it stop on your end? Okay,
It's
flashing.
flashing.
Okay, it hung up on my end here for a minute. I was like, no. All right, verifying you've made it. Okay, good. Go hit connect. Apply custom defaults. All right. All right, close. All right, check your accelerometer, see if it's moving decent, or is it all jacking real slow? Is it real slow? If it's real slow, level it as best as you can and calibrate accelerometer. All right, is the butt turned towards you in real life on the quad?
Yeah, it's still turning really slow though.
All right, turn the butt towards you and hit reset Z axis offset. That'll be right over here. All right. So it's still jacked up, real slow.
Yep.
Okay. Set it down where you're not holding it, and then recalibrate it. Why is it moving? You got it on a fan?
No. Got it on a flat dust.
Ooh. Your CP's
I
on
was
it.
not doing that earlier.
Yep. Let's go to your configure tab and see which. Go ahead and unplug it from Betaflight. Just give it a good solid reboot.
Yeah, it's all jacked up.
All right. Let's
It's
look
not
at
doing
your
nothing.
let's look at your let's go to your configuration tab. Three two three two. It's at 10%. Turn that PID loop frequency second one over here.
It changed.
Turn it to
It
3.2.
changed my.
Yeah, it will.
It changed 180 to 90.
Okay, we'll put it at 90.
Yeah, and it changed this too.
Yeah,
That's number one.
and then put that where it's supposed to be. Save it.
Double A. Hey there, fat pastor cool.
Hey, brother. How's brother Double A? Looks a little better.
Nope. Still all messed up.
It's not sitting on a fan or nothing.
No, it's an on a look. Well, I can't really do it. Yeah, trust me, it's sitting flat. I'm even pushing it down to the desk, and it's still jumping around.
Have you unplugged the USB from it and plug it back up?
Oh yeah, I already did all that.
It's still now. Whatever you was
Yeah.
doing just then was still.
It's because I'm going back. I'm sharing Betaflight on Discord, and whenever I pull out of Discord and go to another window, it freezes on here.
Ah, okay. All right, I got you.
Doing good here. How about you and your way?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm just very, very, very busy. Swamped, kind of busy. Go to CLI, down to CLI, and type get space overclock. Or it might be CPU.
Get
either.
what?
Space CPU. Try that.
I can't understand what you're saying.
Get GET
GET,
space
like ACE.
CPU.
Well, Betaflight just crashed.
Yeah, I saw that. Is that what it is? Get underscore CPU probably. Or get CPU. I want to look for want to look at your overclocking in Betaflight. Let's see if I can pull mine up.
All right. Get underscore CPU.
Try that.
You're breaking up. I can't.
Try that.
I'm only getting part of your. Try what?
All right.
I hear you.
You hear me
You're
now?
just saying try that. I can hear you, yeah, but all you were saying was try that. And I don't know what you were saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I want you to try that. Try get space CPU. I'm trying to pull up my
Space CB.
beta flight with everything else I got open.
That's it.
All right, let me see your screen.
108 megahertz. It's 108 megahertz. Is it not showing it?
No.
Oh, let me try this. Now you should be able to see it.
Okay.
Get CPU.
I can't see it. I want to look at your overclocking. What's your overclocking set to?
It's 108.
108. Put it at 120 and see what happens. Like
I
copy
don't know
that
how to
line,
do that.
copy that whole line right there that says CPU underscore overclock. Copy it and paste it down in the line, but change the 120 megahertz to, or 100 to 120. All of that, even the 100 megahertz, that whole next to the bottom line. Okay, or just type it in by hand. MHZ. Enter. No, put set in front of that. Push backspace, push arrow up.
8-bit underscore FPV.
All right,
Millihertz.
go in front of it and put
Hertz.
set space. There you go. Now save. Type save. Type save. Type save. Yeah, there you go. Enter. All right, now let's go back to your voila. Move it around. Aha.
It's not moving at all.
All right, click it. Did that make it worse or did it make it better?
It made it way worse. Like
Way
it's not
worse?
total. It's like totally freezing now.
Okay, let's go back into it, turn it off.
What off?
Overclocking. Go back into the CPU, CLI, push your arrow up.
My Air 75 probably died today, after crash got the kaleidoscopic screen of death.
Save. My Air 75 probably died today after crash. Got the kaleidoscope screen of death. On HD0, 8-bit,
All right.
better.
And overclocking was doing it.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
it was overclocked.
Yep. All right. Good. Good. So now let's go back to setting it up. The new Air.
The new Air FC.
Just the flight controller. What VTX were you using on it?
Analogs.
Analog, and you got a kaleidoscope of death? Huh. Been a long time, brother, since I've been flying.
Built in.
Okay. Huh. I don't know. Those boards are so new. It's hard to say what problems they're going to have. You know. Uh, Keep me posted on it. And have you tried to go back in and copy your VTX info out of your CLI and then repaste it into it and see what happens? All right. Okay. Let me go back to you. It says your stream is paused.
Yeah, I'm watching the chat. I can't do both at the same time.
I know. It's multitasking. Doing this stuff on a stream is a lot harder than just doing it on your desk at home. When I was building the other night, it was quite a bit more difficult. Look what I found today, guys. I'm gonna jump over here to this real quick. Be right back, Mark. I don't know if it's any good. Y'all might tell me if it's a piece of crap. This right here, I got this at the Dollar Tree, and it's an X-Acto knife with all of those extra blades for $1.25. We'll see. If it's junk, I'll let y'all know. I'm just opening it. Pause stream.
After camera swap if no fix, thought about trying a reflash before I gave up on it and called it crushed.
Yeah, before I would do a full reflash, I know, oh, I don't remember what beta flight it was. Some beta flight. I don't think it was a crossboard. It might have even been that JEMCU all-in-one that come out for a little while. And I had something like that happen, but it just went just black, no static, no OSD or anything in the camera. And someone that I was flying with told me to delete, or not delete, but to go into the CLI and copy your VTX.
OSD works, quad even arms and flies.
Okay. OSD works. Have you checked the connections from your where your camera's wired to? Put these one thing off the bat. This thing on here is you just open up a package full of blades and they fall everywhere. Stream is minimized. Okay. Let me know, Mark, when you're.
I'm setting up another screen so I can view both of these. Adam, hold on, son. I'm busy.
Have not disassembled and closer inspection, but plug is connected, but on camera side, will take apart to see if wires come off.
Mm-hmm. You could have a code solder joint too. Busted wire inside of it actually move the middle of the wire. And if the image comes in and out, it could be just as simple as having a broken or wire on the, in the middle of the wire.
All right, there we go. Now I got everything. All
right. Let me put these blades in a hard plastic case so I'm not slicing my fingers open looking for stuff in my bench. They seem to be good sharp blades. For $1.25 for an X-Acto knife might not be too bad of a deal. I know back in the day when I'd get these from the hobby shop, you'd pay $10-12 for a decent X-Acto knife. And then I use these foam things to put over the ends of them to stick them back on my case. Or sometimes I'll use shrink wrap tubing. Like, I could do this. Let me see if this will work on it. Almost like fuel tubing. All right. Back to the scheduled show. Just a closer look. See if the wires come off. Yeah, I think if the camera would have messed up, something like the sensor cracked or something, you would see it. A lens cracked, you would definitely see it. You can put a voltmeter on your positive and negative side on the camera, see if you're getting voltage. And if you got good enough a bead, you can put continuity on the camera side and continuity on the flight controller side and see if you get beep. If you get it, that means that wire is solid. If it's not, then it's broken somewhere in the middle. All right. Are we ready to connect now, Mark? And get you all set up for KAAK. Can you hear me?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry. I got stuff to do at home. I'm gonna drop out of here. I gotta cook and stuff.
Hopefully I don't
All right, man.
So I'm
electrocute
not gonna be able
myself
to do it.
doing that.
Okay, man.
Yeah.
I hope it's nothing serious, man.
Oh no, it's not. I got stuff to do. For the family.
All right,
My
man.
phone first. Then my hobby.
Yep,
All
I understand, man.
right.
All right,
If
brother.
you're still on, if you're still on, I'll come on in a little bit.
All right, man. Take care.
All right. On the left.
All right. All right. Well, I don't have another quad to set up with KAAK, so we'll have to switch to something different now. But okay. I guess I can do mail call. So show you guys. I don't have a lot to come in the mail today, but I can definitely do mail time.
Mail time. Mail time. Mail time. Mail time. Mail time. The mail's here. Here's the mail that never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want a whale. Mail!
It makes me smile to think my friends will say, I wonder what's in the mail today. What's in the mail today? What's in the mail today? I wonder.
Mail call! Copper bottom. This one's from your mom. Oh, is there anything from me? Oh, I got something for you. That's from my sister.
I recognize the handwriting.
What's in the mail today? What's in the mail today?
McFlies. Lol.
You won't electrocute yourself. It's all DC power, so I think you're good on that. You got it now, though, right? Yep. Because copy. Hang on. Let me add my mic to the bench. Paste. Now you can hear me? Now you can hear me, right? Yep. I didn't have that in there. Yeah, I had kids in the youth group that liked to do that when the 9-volt batteries would wear out and our microphones or guitars or whatever. I'd be like, is this dead? And they'd be like, yeah, let me see. No. Or they're like, oh yeah, that's dead. Like they were disappointed it didn't bite them or something. But, yep. So, got a shipment in from the FPV aerial outlaws. Got some props, and my plan is to make at least 2 UWLs to bring to the next race to sell. We have people that was at the last race. I print these up too, and they can be. I can do custom if you want them. They're really good for the 450s and 550. Here's a 660. That one slides a little tight, but slide them in. Come on. There we go. Slide them in. Close them down. They don't slide around. So, yeah. Printing those out. So, yeah. My plan is to build a couple. Am I still muted? You guys hear me good? Let's see. I can check mine. You guys hear me good? Yep. Yep. Yeah, racing can be it can be a pain in the butt. But, you know, I don't know that I was going to say, I don't know that I go through much more parts just flying than I do when I'm racing. But, yeah, I break frames and canopies quite a bit more when I'm racing. Is the chat hosed up again? Nope, that's good. All right, good. Yeah, it's still working. So yeah, I'll tell you what I've got planned for this one, and I may, if this one works out like I got planned, I'm probably going to keep it, this frame right here, and I'm thinking about running HD0 V3 off of it. The white frame with the white props on it, and I'm going to run the Happy Model 0802 19,000 kV motors with probably a black canopy. And my plan is to get real, for me, sophisticated on the cobs, the LEDs. Let's see, let me show you. Here's one. I don't know how this got out on my desk. I don't even know what color it is, but we'll figure it out in just a second. Some of you have asked what wire do I use to wire my cobs up, and this is what I use. Here, I pulled a bunch off and even give it to Mark. Digital, he built, him and his wife both. She's running a purple one with purple LEDs and all of that. But this is the wire that I would use because it's real light, seems to work good, and TinyWhoop has it at a good price, and you get a buttload of it. But here's my thinking on this one. Round is ground, right? Oh, that's pink. That's purple. Right there. But what... I don't know why that's laying. I need to put it back in my LED bag. It has the rest of my LEDs. But squirrel, back to this. What my plans are is I only go from this point back, this being the rear of the quad, back. I cut this, trim this stuff off. But what I'm thinking is going blue and then splice red to here, and then blue opposite, and then red. So it'll look from any angle, blue red, red blue, or blue red. And so it'll always look alternating and make it kind of like the fuzz is behind you or something. And I don't know, see what it's like. It's just fun to mess with those cobs, and they're not too hard to work with if you're using the right wire and you take your time. They got these little bitty pads on them. I don't know if you can see that right there. 5-volt and ground, and see, they're close together when you get to another one. There's another. There you go. 5-volt and ground, and it just does that all down through, you know, like regular LEDs do. But my thinking is to take a little piece of this wire and trim it off and cut it before I solder these together. Cut it and lay it. Oh, I'm sorry, and lay it in between. Lay it in between the seams. Just lay the wire flat in it to kind of give it some strength to it, and then solder on it. If you're going to solder these, you need to take an X-Acto knife. Even though you pull this back, it's still got like a layer of film over top of it. You need to cut it and slide it back before you're going to be able to solder on it any count at all. But yeah, that's what I got planned. I'm going to build that one. I've got this. I'm probably going to build this one too. A yellow one. I'm not going to build a white one. I don't have any white cobs. I do have some yellow. I do have purple. I have clear, which clear looks pretty cool because the whole frame is going to resonate the color of your LEDs. So that's actually, in my opinion, if you don't really know what you're going to go with, what kind of cob LEDs you already have or you don't have, then go with the clear one. I'll probably do a purple one. Aslan's, I think hers is more of a pink. I don't know. It might be a purple. She ordered some of the, I think it was the eagle wings from TinyWhoop to give us something, because she's doing analog, and I think it's cool that with analog you're going to have to add something to it unless you just build it crazy heavy. And I'm trying to encourage the people that I'm flying with and flying around to get creative about how they how they use the weight. And you can do that, go on TinyWhoop. He sells top hats, butterfly wings, all kinds of different stuff that you can attach to your quad for a cosmetic thing. And of course, we don't do that in whoop racing because you don't want a heavy quad. Well, in UWL, if you've got a 36 gram analog UWL whoop, it doesn't meet spec. So you got to add something to it. And I've heard people super gluing or hot gluing nickels onto the inside of their canopies, and I'm just kind of like, you know, it gets the job done, but why, when you can get creative with your canopy? You can print up some kind of, you know, cool 3D canopy. I was talking to someone that's wanting me to build them a UWL, but they just don't have the money right now, and they asked me if I could print a canopy that would hold the Runcam Nano 3 analog, but they want the canopy to be somebody's hand with a selective finger sticking up, and the camera lens to be like right here, and you know, like the quad's giving you the finger, and his thing is that the finger sticking up would make a good flip crash stick. So I said, you design it and give me the STL. I don't have the time to make something like that. Flies became a member. Oh, he's been a member for a long time. Let's see. It says 12-month membership. Thank you. It's celebrating a year. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother, for the membership. The memberships help. As it stands right now, I don't have a Patreon. I went through several months back and set one up. Yeah, 8-bit 1-year membership. Look at this, guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for your support of the channel and all of that. It means a ton to me, and you know, it's you guys that help me be able to. Pastor Larry's been a 10-month member. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you guys. The money from the channel doesn't buy these things. I do whenever I sell a quad or something like that, or sell an airplane. I make, usually when I get an airplane that's been crashed or something and I'm able to fix it, I make tons more money on fixing something like this that somebody's broke or it's got a bad servo on it or something. Like double what I pay for them used. I mean, I can, if I still had the source that I used to have from Horizon, where they would get these things back on return and then sell them to people at a discounted price. I used to make some jack doing that, but I don't have that source anymore, so I have to try to look for ones on RC groups and different things, and then I fix them up. But channel membership is the biggest way to help me on this channel. Because I'm constantly, if giving away a TinyWhoop or something like that will get somebody into the hobby and get them racing, then to me that's that's a good investment. You know, I know at the last race I had a ton of these 40 millimeter props before the first race, but I think 3 of the guys didn't have any spec props at all. Their quad didn't come with any. They had ordered them from 533 and they just hadn't got them yet. And 533 was actually ordering them from someone else and having to ship them out. So several people, there's 3 different pilots that showed up with no props at all. So I'm dishing out props, just like, here you go. One guy traded me some batteries for them, but I ended up giving those batteries away at the end of the night. Anyway, so if you guys know, if you've been to races and you're around a group of people that really enjoy racing, most people will help you out. You know, you get some people at races that they are focused on racing, and nothing is going to change, you know, alter their focus or whatever, and that's okay. I'm not that kind of way. I'm not that way. I can show you. I think I can. Let me see if I can find it here before I go telling you for certain that I can. Can show you how I got first place at the UWL race. I don't know for sure that it was the only reason, but now I question my my piloting skills because of it. Where is Dropbox? I know I've got it somewhere. Hello, Mary. Hope everything's all right at home. No, you can't tell me I have Dropbox on here. I know I've got Dropbox on here. I want to show you guys why. Let me just go online. Why I won. Okay. Well, I'll be praying for you. I hope it gets better. Alright, I think I'm in. We expired your password. Really? Let me see this one. No, I have 2 different drop boxes. Come on. My key. What key? I'm sorry, guys. Let me just pull it up on my phone and then airdrop it to my iMac. The plan. All right. The key boss. Yeah. Yeah. I hate that. I hate that you guys are having problems. I want to try to. Let's see. Here. Share to, come on. Mac Mini. There we go. There we go. It's pulling it up now. More than one way to skin a cat. All right. Let me switch to the screen and I'll show you guys. I don't know. This is just one of the ones closer toward the end. Yeah. Yeah, Aiden and the boys okay physically. All right. I will just play this for you guys. Yep. Okay, good. This is
Yup.
DVR. Somewhere around, I don't know. This is getting close to finals, I think. We'll see. Let me play it. And if you notice something already about my quad, that was, yeah, I'm thinking so too. Whoa, I gotta kill that audio somehow. All right. There we go. Let's see what this one is. Hopefully it's not one of those ones I'm just sitting around. No. I think this is pre-race. This is the actual red one. You see how the red is spilling through on into the camera? This is my red Whoop. This is why you don't put the LEDs when and this you see right there. That's why you need every LED to be every gate to be lit up. Those are barely visible. But you could even see in this one. This one was not the one I was racing in. I thought that I grabbed one. This was our course. I was going to put together a video and everything promoting UWL with some camera feed and some of my flying. But you'll be able to see back here in a little bit why, and I'll be putting another one up here also. That let's see. Hang on, I'm sending another one to my Mac Mini. All right. This is the one I was racing. It's green. You can see the green over on the sides.
FP Avery. Hey all, dang pastor's ripping it up.
Well, you can kind of understand why. On the live stream that I did from the camper when I was showing some of this footage, you notice something right here before this race starts. That's clearly me right down here on the bottom, fat pastor. I have KAAK, which is good. You need to have KAAK. but I have it turned off. I don't think it was turned off the whole race, because I could show you some stuff at the end that that maybe. But did you want to try sitting further? Uh, this was the final. That's Stu Tang right over there. Atreides is there, and Z King. That is Carter. He's one of the builders for 533. He's actually helping call the race. We're having a little bit of trouble with. I don't know if it was the timer or trackside. It kept wanting to the announcer kept wanting to say, race aborted, restart, and we finally get tired of. I'm sitting on a fan. That's why I'm not heating up here. But clearly, right there, you see Atreides cleaning his lens off. He's the blue quad. Stu is over. He's over there. He's wearing box goggles, so he gets a little bit further from us. And Z King is the yellow quad. But I am not. I have no RPM filter at all on this. I'm running this quad at full with no limit. I'm running it with no limit. I didn't know it. I didn't know it at all. I would have DQ'd myself if I would have known it. Do you see the Atreides makes the pass on me right there? And then we're neck and neck. This is what makes the racing so fun. Is he's clearly ahead of me. Z King's ahead of me now. He passed me again. And it's just back and forth. We midair there. I think I get the short end of the stick of that midair, but oh no, not on this one. He's on his lid right there. He's having to get marshaled. So he got the short end of the stick on that midair. And I mean, this is whoop racing, guys. You're in each other's grills. You're pushing them, and it's a different kind of racing. And this is how, though I didn't know it. I was helping people get their KAAK set up, and when you're missed a gate there. When you're setting up the KAAK, they called us back. Yeah, I think there was a what in the world did I don't know about that. I think I did it wrong. Oh, I wasn't supposed to hit that gate. Yeah, I went one. I kept me and Stu both kept doing that, hitting those gates on the wall when we really didn't need to again. But what was I saying? You can see when I let me see if I can back it up here a little bit. You can see right here that night I'd had 88 KAAKs. Let me just wait. Let me just bring it back and pause it. Too slow. Because I had not flown this quad since I reflashed it. And you can see I had 88 total KAAKs and spent a minute 24 seconds in KAAK time. And this was, I'd flashed it the night before because I was having problems with it. So at some point I was on it. And what happened is in the race, I ripped a MIPI cable
Z King FPV.
out of.
Hello everyone.
Hey, there's Z King. He was in the race here. I ripped a MIPI cable out somehow. The wires come out of the hookup there at the VTX, and I happen to have another one, and Atreides fixed it for me. And I don't know if he went in and when that happened, if it got changed or not. But uh, I was I stayed after church last night with Digital and um, Aslan, and we were um, getting their whoops set up. And when you go into the menu here, I think this might be where it got me. And if I'm serious here, if there's anybody out there that is truly dyslexic, watch this, because here where it says off, I mean that's clearly understandable. Uh, but when you go into RPM limit in the in your OSD, it's it says RPM limit, and you go into it, and it's um, yes or no, and mine was set to no. But being dyslexic, if you read no backwards, it's on. And people that know me know that uh, projectors sometimes you can, and we did it at this race. That projector is reversed because the projector is behind the screen, so you have to reverse everything. I can read everything on a reverse. I preached half a sermon well, not half, but 10, 15 minutes into a sermon before people told me, hey, the projector's backwards. You're reading the scriptures backwards. And I thought, oh, I forgot to reset that. So if you are like me, truly dyslexic, and can read as good backwards as you can forward, uh, know that it is not on or off like you would see here. It is no and yes inside the um, your OSD when you do your screen. Also, if any of you know, uh, I'm going to try to get in touch with Lamone and see if it can be added as a race, as somebody that wants to run these UWL races. I think we need an OSD somewhere that tells us that. Of course, it's showing right here. I mean, at dead least, you check this prior to every single heat. You have to look at this every single heat, because when it's on, it'll say on, and it'll give you the RPM limit, and it will give you the KV, I believe it is, and you have to check that every single heat, because um, to turn it off is just as simple as going in and saying, doing your sticks, and boom, 3 or 4 seconds, and you can turn it off. And if nobody's watching it, now here in the finals, I wasn't the one of the other Z King's wife. She was watching it, and Carter was doing it, but they're both learning. They don't know that a whole lot about it. I didn't know to check, but if you are going to run a spec that you are going to run an RPM limit, then you have to watch it. You got to put somebody, if you don't have the time to do it, or if you yourself end up racing and getting in the finals or whatever, you got to have somebody else that will watch that. Because what we normally do is we're like, all right, I got the pilots on the line, and you're watching trackside, and you start watching for video feeds to pop up of people. You're like, I got 2 videos, I got 4 pilots. I need more. All right, now I got 3 videos. Now I got 4. And then what you'll have to add to that is I've got 4 videos. I've got 4 RPM limits. KAAK is right. Pilots, when you're ready, give me a thumbs up. And then you'll have to check that every heat, because I don't know how it got changed. I don't know that I went in to the OSD at all, but And it could have never got changed. It could have been that those times that I was in KAAK was after I flashed it and did a few tests around church. I don't think I tested it, but I might have. Who knows? But yeah, one of the guys at the race was like, "Hey, Pastor, that last UWL race the first UWL race that we did, um, is that going to count for points toward the season?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, I kind of think so because everybody was flying the spec and everything." And he said, "Okay." He said, "Well, go back to your last live stream at like 47 seconds. Pause it right there and tell me what you see." And it was paused like right here. And I looked at it and I was like, RPM limit off. Crap. I cheated. I didn't mean to, but I did. So that's a thing you got to watch if you're going to do it. If you're going to do a spec, and the other people are flying at it, then everybody's got to fly at it. And, I don't think anybody there, and most of the people that I fly with are good people. That I mean, if they, if I would have noticed that there at the finals, noticed that I made it to the finals without having the RPM limit on, I would have disqualified myself. I'd been like, I'm DQ'd. Uh, the person who ended up getting fourth place, Stu, I'd have been like, Stu, you're in. You guys run the finals again. Chase the ace from there, and but I didn't. I didn't know it till a week later. Everybody already got their trophies. We've done posted stuff up on social media about it and all of that. So it's something to watch for. And yeah, it was an honest mistake. I mean, uh,
Honest mistake, man, no worries.
yeah, it was. I mean, and I think I might be wrong, but I think that any of us there could have made that mistake, that same mistake. And you know, and Z King there, this was a double chapter race. It was uh, Soki, and it was kind of Middle Tennessee drone racing with the new name and the new branding and all that. It was kind of its inaugural race, and I think he knows if we would have saw it, either one of us would have saw it and pointed it out. Would have been like, "No, man, we got two choices: DQ you or rerun the qualifying for." And we were out of time because we were already later than what we was needed to be getting out of the building. So I would have just said I was DQ. I would have DQ'd myself. But I have in the past raced with people that will flat out purposely cheat if you don't watch them. Um, I know people that I've went back and watched DVR, and they'd start skipping gates when they get behind people, and that's a different story. But people like that, I think they'll eventually get caught, and you just say you're done. You're done for the night. Pack your stuff up. You're done. But it was a good race. We had fun. What's alarming to me is that I was at 100% here and here, and uh, both of these guys in the finals gave me. I think I might have. Remind me if I'm wrong in the chat there, Zach. Did Atreides got the first ace? Is that correct? And then you got an ace, or it was vice versa, either one. Um, I was the third person to get an ace, and the last person in the finals to get an ace. Um, and then we were at the point where if Atreides won the next heat, or if Z King won the next heat, they were first place, and we were, I mean, it was close. One clipping of a gate uh, was enough to cost you the race. And you know, well, I'll go back. I went back and I've watched it, and you can go back and you can see that I'm not using when I'm flying. I'm not using 100% of the throttle. You see, I'm 68 there. So I think in um, those areas, 55, I'd probably be up near 70 or 80% here with KAAK on, with the RPM limit on, and I don't know. I don't know how big of a difference. I flew this particular quad here in the green last night. Um,
I don't remember now. I know we were all tied.
yeah, I flew this last night at the church with the RPM limit off,
Great racing though.
and then I turned it back on, and there was a difference, but it was only like in takeoff, and it didn't seem to me that the top speed was any faster at all. It just took you a little bit longer to get to top speed, which could have made a huge difference in the race. I don't know. I will find out the next race when I am truly at it, and if these guys just smack me around, then I'll come back on the channel like, now guys, it makes a huge difference. So we'll see. Uh, but it was fun racing because you know uh, when you're flying. Let me see if I can get back somewhere. And you've got guys in your grill. Let me see. Is that it? Yeah, like right there. You can see it. You can see a Trading's right here. He is. Of course, I got around him. I missed that gate, so I had to swing back around and get it. By the time I get it, he is he already gone through, I think, or he might have crashed. The other thing about it is I can see Z King just fly over me right there. You can see the other pilots from like across the gym, and for me that's, yeah, see there he is running right up there. And when it's close, it's cool. And of course, I don't have the money for like a stock or a prig, one of these 7-inch racers and all of that right now. I just don't have. Uh, I don't have the money to buy or build a $600 quad. And you know, you can get one of these pre-built from uh, Fly 533 for $200 ready to go. Just bind it up to your radio, get you some batteries, and go. And and they're built well. It's good. I highly recommend it. Um, it's just fun racing, and but that right there, fat pastor calling it a whoop league. We didn't want to call the race a UWL, and we didn't purposely call it a UWL because we was going to let anybody with a 75 millimeter fly that night. As long as they had, even if they didn't have 40 millimeter props, we were going to give them some, and we were going to let them fly. But it just so happened that everybody that came with 75 millimeters, or ended up through buying one, all of them were KAAK ready to go. Uh, one of them, at least one of them. I don't know I haven't seen the DVRs from the other ones. At least one of them, he didn't have his KAAK set up, and so, but it was still fun. It was fun. We're we're trying to do it again. I tried to get in touch with the church that we did this with, in their gymnasium. I tried to get in touch with them today, and I didn't get any answer. They won't be in tomorrow, so the 27th race that we thought about is probably not going to happen unless I can find out Monday or Tuesday. So we're looking for maybe September 5th, I think it was, about having another one. But just check multigp.com, Middle Tennessee Drone Racing, or Soki, Southern Kentucky Drone Racing. When we do it again, we will, for a while, until Middle Tennessee gets strong and back up on its feet, um, we'll be sharing races and all of that for now. But it was a great time. We had people. I don't know if this is Jeff right here, but we had a Super Snake was, that might be him, or he was sitting there on his phone like, where can I get one of these? I want one of these. When I want to be doing this kind of flying and racing. And we were showing him, and he was the guy last week that I was building, that quad that I was building. I was building for him. I still got it. His family come down with COVID. If you're watching, Jeff, I hope you guys are getting better. If you need anything besides a hug right now, give me a call. And but yeah, it was fun racing for sure. Let me see if I got another one that might be interesting to look at. And I'm not going to belabor tonight too much. I am tired. Um, Go on. Let me try this one. I'll do one more, and then uh, don't know if Mark will be back tonight to do the UWL setup. But if not, we'll do it at another time. Here's another video. Let me feel the audio. I don't know. I've not filed through these. There we go. Crashed out. That netting is like, it will grab you. It will reach out and snag your quad, and then you're stuck. That's why if you see people laying down or standing up all around the top up there, um, we really needed marshals, because you got up in there, you just wouldn't getting out. Yeah. I don't know if I'm practicing here or what. I don't see other pilots around me. Oh yeah, they're behind me there. You see them there coming under me. They were about probably a third of a lap behind me there. They're going up the ladder now. Yep. One of the things I'm working on also is LEDs. There will not be any unlit gates at the next race. Those are just Walmart brand hula hoops with LEDs wrapped around them. Well, Walmart brand, $6 for a hula hoop. Yeah, I was like, my goodness, that's crazy. But they're better than these hoops that you see over here on that sidewall, the ones that you can get on Amazon that you put together. Those are not good for wrapping LEDs and stuff around, because they'll bend and move whenever a whoop hits them. This one right here might have been. This might have been the final, because I remember on the final, I got a good start and I could hear the other pilots. Oh crap, Marshall, and you know that's a sound you don't want to hear, but then it also lets you know that your lead is probably safe. But I don't know. In UWL, it's never safe because I mean they can come zipping back. See those the see right there. I mean, there's Z King, man. He was right on my tail right there, and he may catch me here. Now see, we're all three in the ladder. I got in his um, prop wash. Oh yeah, this is still when we were doing 4 laps, so this is not a final. And with 450 batteries those uh, on those motors with that KV, you can easily do 4 minutes of racing. And we were doing 4 minutes or 4 laps and still have plenty of battery. So it's with HD0. 4 laps of Whoop racing with HD0 and still having battery is amazing. Yeah. See, I'm waiting for a marshal there. Yeah, I think Z King's already done. I think he marshaled me there. Yeah. Yep, that's it. It is great racing. Good fun. Good fun. Good fun. Um, I wish that I had the ability to take my Whoop wagon and go around and visit a lot of the guys from the channel and all of that. So, but I don't. So I just had to get a new mower today. I'm now currently the owner of 3 mowers. A Cub Cadet 0-turn that as soon as I get it fixed, it's sold. And then 2 John Deere lawn tractors, and only one of them is working right now. So, and the other 2 have been in the shop 7 times, total of 7 times since this season started. So, you know, if you think fixing Whoops are expensive, 0-turns. I know everybody wants a 0-turn mower that got any kind of yard at all, but when you start having to work on them, if you're like me, you'll want to go back. I have no plans of owning another 0-turn. So that's just me. If you got yours and you love yours, then just hang on to it and all of that. So, but that's where we're at. I don't see. Let me check Discord again real quick. Make sure he's not waiting back in Discord for me. No, I don't see him. Oh, did I close Jarvis? I might have. It'd be a good place right here for somebody to start streaming. You know, it definitely would. Let me see. All right, guys. I don't know. Let me look. See how long yeah, 2 hours. It's not too short of a stream. I think I'm gonna call it a night for tonight. I don't see digital. Let me pull up Discord again, make sure. Yeah, I don't see him in there. All right. I might be on Discord tonight. I know some of you have sent me texts about different things about your builds and all. I know 10 o'clock is late. A lot of people go to bed by that time, Central Time. But that's the best time to get in touch with me, because I usually don't get home till 9:30 or 10 o'clock. And when I'm driving, it's not a good time for me to try to troubleshoot your Whoop issues or your quad issues. I'm just not good at that. So yeah, if you need me, you can normally find me or Z King on Discord, one of the chat channels. It's free to join the Discord. Come on there, and I don't know. I thought maybe that, I thought about starting a build here with some of these, but I'm not gonna finish it tonight, or I'm not even gonna get far into it tonight. As soon as I'm done here, I've got to go up and lock up my trailer, make sure nobody runs off with that up there in the dark, and then I'll jump on Discord, see if people are on, but I don't think I'm gonna build anything tonight. So I don't know, and I got a message here on Discord. Let me see what it says. Okay, yep. All right, guys. I want to thank you, everybody, for coming out, being a part of the stream. Big thanks to all of the milestone memberships. People been a member for a year. I can't thank you guys enough for that. It helps. It motivates me to keep doing more, and yeah, hopefully my schedule will settle down here in a little bit. I keep saying that because it normally does. It hasn't this year yet, but hopefully it will. And so thank you guys. If you're not a member and you want to become a member, there's links down in the description how to do that. You can do it for as little as, I think it's $1, $2 a month, something like that. That puts you in the membership only drawings that we have. And whenever there's giveaways on the channel, all members get extra tickets. Like if it's, I'm doing a thing where I'm giving away a t-shirt, or I'm giving away a prop, or giving away a quad or whatever. That was not a prop, that's a frame. Whatever. If I'm giving away something, level 1 members get an extra, get their name on there one extra time. Level 2 gets it on there, I think it's 3 extra times, and level 3 gets it on there, I think it's 4, I don't remember. It's in the description. Thanks. Join it if you can. This channel is not about, I don't do this for a living. I do this for fun. I do this because I like doing it. I love racing. I love flying, and I like to get people involved in racing or in FPV. That's the thing that really gets me going, is when I see new people and they get excited and they're wanting stuff. That's what I'm all about. So remember, wherever you're at, whatever you're doing, try to keep flying and rise up and meet me in the air. Thank you.